Do you know that you can divert into tech industry and occupy roles like data analyst, cybersecurity, web developer without the need of computer science degree? Yes, you can. Computer science degree takes you 4 years to acquire and a huge amount of school fees to pay. But there is another route that can get you into tech. I have taken that path, and in today's video, I'm going to share that with you. So if you have been looking to divert into tech without computer science degree, then this video is for you. Stay tuned, I'll be back. Welcome to my channel, Motivated and Inspired. My name is Mimi Faith. I usually create content on immigration, residency, visa, and sometimes I cover bits and pieces on motherhood because I am a mother myself for the first time. So I love to share my experiences and challenges. However, in today's video, I want to dive and share with you my journey into transitioning into tech. I've already covered a video of how I got into tech and shared a little bit of the job I got here in England, but in today's video I want to help you so you can also be able to take that journey. Now, a tech journey can be very rewarding because, man, as you grow in tech industry, your salary or reward increases. There are so many companies that are paying so much, giving rewards, a lot of incentive. But the one thing that I love so much about tech industry is the fact that I can work from home. I love working remotely so that I can have time for my child, and all that time that I need to spend in waking up and preparing and commuting to work, I can spend it with my child having breakfast, with my husband having breakfast. So if you are thinking like me, or perhaps you do have a different reason why you want to go into tech but don't want to go through the traditional route of getting computer science, let's dive straight. So these are steps that I can advise you to take to get yourself into tech. Number one, you have to assess and identify your area of interest in tech industry. Like, tech industry encompasses a lot of various roles, from technical roles and non-technical roles. So non-technical roles are like Scrum Master, project manager, product manager, and a whole lot. I mean, they are hidden roles that you might even discover whilst you are occupying another role in a tech company. So to be able to know what you like, you have to assess yourself personally. Ask yourself, what am I interested in? Do I like organizing? Do I like managing people? Do I like to team lead? Do I love coding? Am I good at math? Am I good at thinking? Am I a problem solver? You know, so identify yourself to help you be able to find the area that will best suit you. Then, now that you know what you actually want to offer in the tech industry, that will take us to number two. Now that we know what you are interested in, we have to now study for it so that we'll be able to get the skills. There are two routes that I'm going to share with you, which is number 2A, bootcamp. So I am a bootcamp result. You're seeing you have to take an intensive non-coding course. For coding course, I will recommend you to look online. Here in England, there are so many schools. Some of them are sponsored by the government, so if you have the eligibility, then you wouldn't even have to pay for the fees. If you do not have the eligibility, the fees is not that much. Well, I paid almost 8,000 for my tuition, but here in the UK, I can tell you it's very affordable because these are demanding skills, and since they are less skilled people, they are encouraging a lot of people to take up the courses so that they can fill these roles, and then there will be no need for us to import foreigners to come in to do the job. Boot camps, she codes, which is mostly for women, I myself went through Code Up in Barcelona, which is also for girls. At a point they were offering remote studies. I don't know if they're still doing that, but it is a present course, and there are so many courses you can look for. Now the second one is going to be self-tuition. Even though I went through boot camp, I still did self-tuition on myself. I use Code Academy. Okay, there are other platforms like Free Code Camp, Coursera, and many others. Now let's go to point 3. Practical skill. You have gained a skill, now you need to develop it and practice it so you can master it. So in the boot camp, you are going to be doing a lot of project work. For instance, in my case, I did personal project work, okay, by working on a project that was already started by another student, or let's say another developer, and I have to end it, and worked on my own project which I started from scratch. Then I also participated in a group project that I did with 2 other ladies. This gained me a lot of experience, and I hope that other boot camps are doing the same, because it gained me a lot of skills as well as soft skills like communication, teamwork, organization, and like finishing your tasks or your project on time. Like, that is one of the most important of all. So you need to practice this. Now if you're not able to do that, you can create a project for yourself and just do it so that you will gain more experience. Or you can also participate in open source code, which you can use GitHub. Like, there are a lot of applications or software that are open source code that you can contribute to. And don't be shy, don't be like me, be better than me, because I was shy, I wasn't bold sometimes to contribute. But when I started working, I realized that there was so much that I could have done earlier on because I knew how to do them. I was just self-sabotaging. So do not do that, please. Be ready to practice as much as you can, and don't be shy to show your work off, because by doing that you can get critic and then you can work on your flaws and develop your skills. Another way you can also practice your acquired skill is by applying for internship. Some of the internship might pay you, some of them might not, but guess what, you are gaining knowledge, and then from there you can apply for a job as a junior developer instead of entry level. Now let's go to the 4th point. That is my favorite: building network. You can build network by attending tech conferences and tech workshops. You can use a hackathon. You can even build network on LinkedIn. I did build network on LinkedIn. Okay, like, you can contact people who are into tech industry already, or even occupying the role that you want to occupy, to get more in-depth info about the role or how things are done. Like, network, because you do not know who is going to connect you to what. You don't know who is going to connect you to the next company. Maybe that person you're going to network with is going to be your boss, is going to be your colleague. So I will urge you to network. Like, go to conferences, like online programs, in-person events, anything tech events. You should be there, attend them, and I tell you, it will build your confidence and you will gain so much knowledge and skills and get to make new friends. Point 5, stay updated. One thing that is so overwhelming about the tech industry is that it is evolving rapidly. Like, the trends, the tools and technologies are just on a fast pace, so you have to stay updated. Like, listen to tech podcasts, sign up to blogs so you get updated on what's going on. Otherwise you'll be lost. Like, so much technology, even with the programming languages and frameworks, everything just evolves so quickly in the tech industry, so you have to stay updated. Point 6, the one thing that I felt I lacked and I needed, and that could have helped me shoot my career or even the starting path could have been much better was mentorship. I had someone to inspire me to go into tech, but I didn't have a mentor, and I didn't know I need that. You need somebody to guide you and criticize you, help you, give you answers, and even with your code, like you need someone. It is just great to have a mentor, especially if they know or they are into the same programming language that you are into. That would be amazing. If you are into non-tech role, it will also be amazing, and it's a bit easier, okay, to even find a non-tech mentor in a tech industry rather than a tech mentor, because they're always busy programming and doing all sorts. So that was a bit difficult on my part, but I will advise you to really get a mentor to guide you. Point 7, certification. Now, it is important to get certification on some of the roles. For example, project management or Scrum Masters. There are a lot of association or organization that you can join in the UK here. Do your research and find them and join them. And then another way you can know what exact certification to get is by first Googling the job roles that you are interested in and see the certification requirements, and then you can just take those courses on your own. Some of them, they are a matter of hours, like AWS. I did it, and so I will encourage you to get that. But in the tech industry, employers do not pay much attention to certification. It is mostly about your talent, because during the interview there is a technical interview where you'll be given tests to do, and that is where you have to prove your technical skills, problem-solving skills, and organizational skills, and how you deliver your work, or how you organize your work, how you write your code, how neat your code are you writing out of the scope or not. All of that will be taken into consideration. Certification is not really important, but it's just really nice to have certification, especially in your resume or in your CV. It will put you ahead of other candidates. Let's apply for a job. This is preparation for the application. Now, highlight your relevant skills in your resume. You can practice this by using platforms like HackerRank, Interview Cake, and Let Code. Now, these platforms are amazing. They're going to prepare you for your application. Okay, you can write your application by using resume.io. I always recommend them because they were that good. I will do a separate video to cover on how to apply for a job, how to track your job, how to contact companies, and all of that. Point number 9, apply for jobs. You have to use platforms like Red if you are in the UK, you use Glassdoor, you use Total Jobs, you use Monster, you use LinkedIn. Very important. Let it project your relevant skills. Don't give up. Apply as much as you can. You are going to receive 1,000 no's, but remember that you just need 1 year to give you an entry to your career path. As I will always say, be you, be bold, do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But most of all, stay motivated and inspired. I will see you in the next video. It is adios for this video.
Stay motivated and inspired.